This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Kirsten.
And I'm Jocelyn. And now it's time for CHS Today.
In our top story, Maryland man Denari Malcolmont was found dead at an Atlantis resort in the Bahamas. He was on vacation with his family when his body was discovered on the beach. His post-mortem examination revealed that he drowned, and the doctors are still awaiting his toxicology analysis. Denari's mom said that when police found his body, his face looked beaten. The hotel the family stayed at released a statement confirming the death. A spokesperson from the resort said they'd give their condolences to the family and are waiting to say more once they get the final police report. They are still investigating.
For our next top story, hopes of finding survivors in a Dominican Republic club roof collapse fades as the death toll rises to 218. Hope is fading for families awaiting word on their loved ones trapped under the rubble. Authorities stated that so far, 189 people were already rescued after the initial collapse on Tuesday morning.
Seniors who have not turned in professional headshots for the yearbook will be required to get one during 7th period in SRE on Tuesday the 15th. This is a free event. You should dress nicely. Here is Miss Nickel with more information.
Senior portraits are due soon, so let's get some more information about it.
If you've had senior pictures taken by an outside photographer, you need to send those to me. Email the digital files to me ASAP. That's pictures that are from here up. We can always crop if we need to. However, if you haven't, you don't plan on getting senior pictures taken, it's fine, because we are going to be taking your pictures out in the courtyard during 7th period in SRE on Tuesday, April 15th. So you will have an opportunity to have a different picture than what freshmen, sophomores, and juniors have. Dress nice, smile pretty, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
French their dinner en blanc this Friday.
Here's your first dinner in white. The time is in your invitation. Your elegant adventure starts tomorrow, when the sun hasn't set yet. Seek the heart where Spartan pride takes hold. The primary entry stories to unfold. Look for the fierce leader, with the helmet strong and bold, his watchful glaze above the tales of old. At the very entrance where passage you will find, your next instruction waits for those with a curious mind.
Guest forms are now available in the front office. You must have the form signed by Mrs. Flum and the principal of the school your guest is from. Please have these passes turned in by the Wednesday before prom.
Prom tickets will go on sale in the bookstore on Monday. Tickets are $20 per person.
On this day in 1953, the horror film The House of Wax, starring Vincent Price, released by the Warner Brothers, was the first movie from a major motion picture studio to be shot using the three-dimensional film process, and one of the first horror films to be shot in color. The movie earned an impressive $4.3 million at the box office and sparked an explosion of similar three-dimensional thrillers, including The Mad Magician in 1954, starring Vincent Price.
Spring plays this weekend. Let's take a look at what they've been preparing.
My spring play is arguably the funniest play I've ever watched high schoolers do. It's a parody in a way that isn't mean. It makes fun of all the best parts about high school theater, and if you've ever been in theater, it's 10 times funnier because you've lived it. You've lived learning a really boring Shakespeare play and having to make it interesting. So I think it encapsulates everything that was high school theater. You know, current theater kids and older theater kids are going to adore it because it just fits into that niche so well for everyone.
My name is Joseph Waterman, and I am the assistant director for this show. And unfortunately, none of us showed up to rehearsal, and our director left us. But I promise that we managed to scrape together something really funny. In fact, our actual director that didn't leave is still cackles each time we rehearse. I can guarantee you it'll be a phenomenally hilarious experience.
My role is I am the drama teacher. At the end of the play, in the last scene, I have a little bit part I won't give away. I have about 10 lines or so. That is my role in the upcoming play.
I control all sounds for the play, and I work up in the sound booth to make sure everybody has their mic on, and I also control all the main speakers throughout the auditorium. I also control all the sound effects and all the handheld mics. I'm really excited to see how it turns out because everybody has been working so hard, and I think it's going to be a good play.
People should come out to the play because it's hilarious, and who doesn't need a good laugh? I mean, I feel like it's been a really cold and dreary year. What is better than coming to sit in a weekend full of laughter?
Come out this weekend to the Robert E. Wise Auditorium to experience the humorous and chaotic side of theater in CHS's Just Another High School Play. Tickets will be sold at the door, $5 for students and $8 for adults. Showtimes for Friday and Saturday will be at 7 p.m. and Sunday will be at 2. Can't wait to see you there.
Lunch for tomorrow will be a scrambled Denver egg bowl, a cheeseburger with mini corn dogs, fajita marinated chicken, a pepperoni pizza, a peach parfait with granola, and a BLT burger with waffle fries.
Weather looking for the rest of the week, Preston?
No, let's see. At 5 p.m. it will be partly sunny and 60 degrees. At 10 p.m. it'll be 48, and at 7 a.m. it'll be cloudy and 39. Now on to the 3-day. On Friday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 32. On Saturday, it'll be sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 39. On Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 68 and a low of 55. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Preston.
Now on to Batty Bree with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, Baddies. Sports action for tonight is girls and boys track and field away at Centerville starting at 5:30, softball at home at 6, and baseball at home at 5:30. Sports action for tomorrow is baseball away against Batesville starting at 5:30, and girls tennis at Shenandoah starting at 5:30. That's all for sports. Now back to the Baddies with the birthdays.
For today are Rylan Pennington, Jackson Eilers, Chloe Mitchell, and Braden Reese.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Ian Renfro, Jocelyn Ford, and Noah Isles. Happy birthday.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Bree.
And I'm Preston.
And that's all for CHS Today.